What's going on, everybody? This is Shane Thomas, ready to show you another country classic on the acoustic guitar. This time, this video, we're going to learn Check Yes or No by George Strait. A fun song to play, very easy song to play, and you'll be playing this in no time at all. It uses a capo on the 3rd fret to, if you want to play along with the record, and that record is Check Yes or No. It came out in 1995. From the Straight Out of the Box set, Strait, spelled like George Strait. And I remember exactly where I was when I heard this song. This is, you know how sometimes songs take you back, or you knew exactly where you were when you heard it. I was a brand new student at Murray State University in Murray, Kentucky, in the bookstore, trying to get the books I need for my classes. And this song came on the radio. It was like in September or somewhere as the semester was starting, late August, early September. I think this song came out in September 1995, so it was probably in September. So I was like, dang, George did it again. Marking another one. It's one of them songs like I knew was going to be a hit. I mean, I'm not a music producer or anything like that, but it was so catchy. I knew it was going to be a hit. The first time I heard it. So yeah, Murray State University bookstore is the first time I heard this song. And then I was like, man, I gotta get that song. What record is it on? And it was on the Straight Out of the box set. And back then, box sets were a big thing. Basically, that was like, you'd have like 3, 4, 5 CDs in one box. And that's why they called it a box set. And I went out and it was a little independent record store in Murray, Kentucky. The only one, probably. And I got that box set, and it had everything on it of George Strait's, and it's to this day one of my favorite CDs, box sets, of course. And back in the day, I probably spent more money on box sets than I did college tuition. Man, I had so many box sets, so I think it's money well spent because it taught me to learn all these songs that I know now. So it was an education in a different way, a lifelong education that's going to give me joy for all my years. So money well spent. So if you don't have box sets are things of the past, I guess. But if you're interested, Straight Out of the Box is one of the best box sets you can get, especially if you love George Strait. It came out in 1995, so it doesn't have any songs after that, of course. But all his early stuff is pretty much on there. All right, let's get going. I do want to give credit to the songwriters, Danny Wells and Dana Hunt Black. They wrote this song, so thank you. And thank you for King George for singing it. Very easy song to play. We just got a few chords. Like I was mentioning earlier, we do use a capo which transposes the key and makes it very easy to play on your acoustic guitar. So if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend you go out and get a capo. This one's called a Kaiser. Some people call it Sling Blade. I call it Kaiser Blade. But this is a Kaiser capo. I'll put a link in the description, in this video description, if you want to get this particular brand. It's really good. It's very easy. Look at that. I can just clip it on anywhere. And I'm in go mode right now. All right, so let's learn 3 chords. Well, it's actually 4 chords, but we played 3 for the majority. The first one is a D shape. It's not the sound to our ears. It's not a D chord, but it's the D shape. So 2nd fret from your capo, which is again on the 3rd fret. Put your middle finger on the 1st string. 2nd fret from the capo. 1st finger goes on the 3rd string. 2nd fret from the capo, and ring finger goes on the 3rd fret, 2nd string from the capo. Strum down, 4th string on down. And check out those chord diagrams because it'll show you where to put your fingers. And you just act like according to the diagram, where the head of the guitar starts, just that to you for the purposes of this song is where this capo is. So D, A is our next chord, very easy. Just put a finger on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string of the 2nd fret from the capo. Play the 5th string open. that's our second chord. G is our third chord that we're going to learn. Put a finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret from the capo. Put another finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret from the capo. Play the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string open. And put a finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret from the capo. That's a G. So the intro, D, A, G. Do that again. D, A, G. Pretty much that's the whole song. I know my intro was long, but that's because it won't take as long to learn this song. So D, A, and G is the intro. Now, you got to get the right strumming pattern. Dun, 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 dun. So downstrokes. 1, 2 on the D. 1, 2 on the A. 1. Just let that G ring out. And there's also a little lick, something like that, but they don't do it the whole song. They only do, I think, pretty much that one part. So D, D, A, G. You do that twice. Then you start singing. Now, the song structure, intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, repeat chorus again. That's it. That's all the song. And we got the chords to the song pretty much. There is one more chord that I'll show you in the chorus. Let's start singing. I love these words. It tells the story of a lifelong love where these two little kids first met in elementary school, and now 20 years later, verse 2, they're still together and they got married, and so we'll get to all that. D is where we're going to start this song. Just like the intro, if you remember the pattern to the intro, D, A, G, that's pretty much the verses too. Watch this. It started way back in 3rd grade. Now, the strumming pattern to the verses is different. You know, you're not going to do that the whole song. So just down, up, down. It started way back in 3rd grade. Used to sit beside Emmylou Hayes. Pink dress, matching bow and a ponytail. Stay on the G. Kissed her on the school bus. Told me not to tell to A. Do that again. G. D. A. D. Passing me a note, stay on G. Before the teacher took it. A. And that's your first verse. And you go into the chorus. So let's learn how to play the chorus to Check Yes or No by George Strait. All right, now that we learned the verse, or the chords to the verses for Check Yes or No, let's learn the chorus. That well-known, catchy chorus that people sing along to all the time. And I've seen little kids, I've seen senior citizens sing along to this chorus, and it's very easy to play. We know the chords already, but we need to add one more chord. And it's a very common chord progression, not only in country music, but in all of music. And you start with the D. Do you love me? Do you want to be? So that's a new chord. That's the B minor. So if we get this chord, we are done with all the chords we need for this song. B minor is the most advanced, hardest, if you want to say hardest chord of this whole entire song. Take your first finger, but just because it might be a little difficult doesn't mean you all can't get it. I know you can. Put your first finger right there on the 5th string on down of the 2nd fret from the capo. Now put your middle finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret from the capo. Ring finger and pinky on the 4th fret from the capo. Strum down, 5th string on down. So here's the chord progression. Do you love me? D to B minor. Do you want to be my friend? G. If you do, well then don't be afraid to B minor again by the hand. G. If you want to, A. back to G. I think this is how love goes. To A, check yes or no. Just like the intro. D, A, and G. So let's play the chorus in its entirety. Just make sure you got this down. Got a nice smooth. It might not be smooth at first, but just work on smoothly transitioning these chords. 4 chords, D to B minor to G to A. Let's play this chorus in its entirety at normal speed. Do you love me? B minor. If you do, back, do it again. Well, then don't be afraid to take me by the hand, G. If you want to, A, back to G. I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. So don't forget, it's important, don't get in the habit of D to B minor to G to A back to D. It doesn't work like that throughout the whole course. Remember, you go from A, I think this is how love goes. So don't forget to go back to that G chord during that part of the chorus. All right, that's how you play the chorus to check yes or no. The verses, where you got one more verse, that's 20 years later. Let's do that real quick. Just like in the chords are just like the first verse was. Now we're grown up and, I was playing the chorus. Now we're grown up and she's my wife. 20 years together, stars in our eyes. So D, A, chasing my Lou. Up and down the hall, to the bed in our room. I love that line. They are still in love. Instead of chasing on the playground, they're chasing each other around the house, in the bedroom too. Down the hall and in the bedroom. That's why, keep that love new. Keep that fire still burning. So D, A, and G, just like our first verse, right? The chords are all the same, D, A, and G. And then eventually you go back to the chorus, which is, do you love me? D to B minor to G, down to A. Repeat it one more time. Well, then don't be afraid to take me by the hand, G, if you want to. Now, second time around, remember what I was saying earlier. Go back to G. I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. And then they repeat the chorus again. Let's everybody strum along. Big finish to this video. And let's end just on an upbeat, fun note. Repeat that chorus. D. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? If you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, go back to G. I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. D, A. It just fades out. How simple is that? How easy of a song is that? But my gosh, what a great song. What a fun song. Right now, the endorphins in my brain throughout my body's kicking in. I just want to keep playing this song. But now it's time for you to go learn how to play it. You just practice D, A, and G using the capo on the 3rd fret. You got the intro, you got the verses, which basically play the same chords throughout those sections of the song. The chorus is a little different, but it's very easy too. It's just that common chord pattern of D, B minor, G, A. You do that twice. On the second time, go back to G. Think on the word think. This is how love goes. A. Now you go back to D. And that's how you play it. So you just got a couple verses. You got 2 verses and 3 choruses, I think, and then you fade out. And you got the little intro, and then you got that section again before in between a couple sections of the song, but you got it. You got it. You know how to play Check Yes or No Now by George Strait. And I guarantee y'all gonna have so much fun playing this song. It's one of the most simplest songs to learn. And when you start playing it, people be like, oh wow, you know that song? And it's gonna bring you a lot of joy, I guarantee it. All right, if you like this video, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you get all the latest guitar tutorials as soon as I publish them. And hit that notification bell. Did I just say that? If you have any requests, go ahead and leave them in the comments section. I'll make a video showing you how to play those songs. But yeah, for a bunch of guitar tutorials, country music guitar tutorials, learn how to play the acoustic guitar, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Y'all take care. Y'all keep humming and strumming. My name is Shane Thomas. It's been my pleasure to show you how to play this song. See ya. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? If you do, really don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love